people! Welcome back to Multiplayer Mondays. My name is Uncle Fidget, and you've missed last episode of this last time we streamed this. That's probably because they're not subscribed yet during the notification bell, so if you don't want to miss out on the new episodes I release every other day, go do that. No episodes every other day. We basically stream every other day as well. I've completely lost track of the intro. It's all a bit hectic over here today. Today, we've got Lewis and Chaotic and TD, and TD has hit 700 subs. You love to see it, mate. You absolutely love to see it. Well done to you. Hello, beautiful people. Don't forget to hit the live chat. Thank you very much, Amber. We appreciate you. Hit the live chat. Actually, that's a good point. I will change over to live chat. There's Greninja Gaming. I found a shiny Zapdos after 10,000 soft resets. In Pokemon... Oh, Fire Red. Sorry, I thought you said Pokemon Red there for a second. I thought you said Pokemon Red. I was like, why? How did you manage to find a shiny in Pokemon Red? But well done, you. Also, hello, Lewis!
Howdy doody, everybody.
Wow, you are coming in kind of quiet there. I hope the people can hear you loud and clear. I hope that's not too much of an issue for people. Do let us know. Do let us know. So I just finished episode 1 of the Rival Lock. Yes, guys! Yes! So, for those of you who are not up to date, we have a new series on the channel coming this week, coming to our side, our channel on Thursday, but the first episode is up right now because it is a collaboration with one Mr. Tommy Lou. We all know Tommy Lou. We all know Tommy Lou. Lewis does sound like a bit of an echo, doesn't he? That's literally... There's nothing on my end. I checked.
Ooh.
But I will grab the link very quickly. Paul's new profile picture. It's the Celtic Guardian! Got to summon the Celtic Guardian. Alright, we need to make this a thing. There it is. There it is. There it is. Control C. Control V. So there you go. There's the link to the latest series that is up on the Mr. Tommy Lou channel. The Mr. Tommy Lou channel. Do go check it out. It's great fun. It's actually some of the most fun I've had recording a Nuzlocke in a long time. It was good. It's good. It's a good first episode. It's going to be a good series. Believe me. Right. Let's get into this, Lewis. Let's get our warm up in before all the good people start showing up, shall we?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Not team game. What are we doing? Frantic items. All the CPU. And we'll just do 4 races. Ooh, excitement. Thank you very much, Jono. Appreciate you. We appreciate you. Each and every one of you. You are appreciated. Appreciated. I don't know what happened there. We went places, Lewis. That's what happened. We went places.
We went to the land of fields.
To the land of fields? Sounds comfortable. Sounds like an exciting place to be.
It's a feely place.
It's a feely place. But not a touchy-feely place, just a feely place.
No.
Gotcha. Inside feeling, not outside feeling.
Correct.
Indeed. Right! Let's get some Mario Karting. Let's get some Mario Karting. For those of you who are in the chat, I don't know if you wanted to join, but you should all know the schedule by now. If you want to join, just add the friend code, jump in that way on your Switch, on your Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Have a good time with us.
Yeah.
Yes. So, to confirm, is Lewis on a spaceship? I don't know what's happening with Lewis.
I am in space.
Like, you say you can hear him twice. Is it... Because I can't hear him twice anymore. He did sound a bit echoey initially, but now he sounds fine. Let me know if you're still having issues. And in fact, Lewis... Lewis, have you got the video open?
Yes, but I've got it muted.
Right. Are you able to listen to it back in a minute?
I will be able to in a moment, yes.
It's only us racing, buddy. It's not like you've got... Here, I'll do it. I'll drop behind to here. Oh, wow, you are really echoey. It's not like you've got... Here, I'll do it. I'll drop behind to here. Oh, wow, you are really echoey. Oh, wow, you are super echoey. What's going on there, then? Why? Oh, I know why. That's entirely my bad, guys. I had the computer speakers on. Fixed it. Fixed it. See,
Nothing like a little bit of troubleshooting to help the day go better.
No.
Faster.
Best or faster. It's got to go best or faster.
Yeah.
All right, we worked it out. Let me know if that's fixed it. It should have done. Although you guys have just heard all sorts because I had to play the video which was coming through the desktop audio, so they were hearing you back again, spaceshipy. Fidget just wanted to add sound effects to Lewis. I wanted his voice to sound a little bit more roomy, you know, a little bit more presence to it.
A little bit more like Daft Punk now that we don't have them anymore.
Oh, why? Why would you bring that up? That's such a heavy loss. So annoyed. Well, it's fine, really, but it's a great loss to the musical world. But they've been going forever.
They had been, yes.
Like, forever.
Although, that said, would you believe me if I told you that Blondie are touring Britain this year?
What? Blondie?
Blondie. Yeah, the famous 80s band.
Okay. That
Yeah.
I did not expect to hear.
Yeah, I was just listening through some of their tracks the other day, and on YouTube, it came up and it said, "Oh, tour dates near you for this year."
Welcome in, Ellie. New tour dates for... Wait, what? You were looking them up on YouTube?
Yeah, I was just going through some old music.
You're just a fan of Blondie, are you?
Well, who isn't really?
I mean, I don't listen to a lot of their stuff. Not actively. I have probably heard a lot of their stuff over the years, but I don't listen to them actively. Also, guys, hit the like button on your way through. Just line it up. Line it up, right? That's the like button. That's you just go... Whoppa! There you
Like
go.
that smash button.
Like the smash button.
Yeah.
Smash it. Welcome in, Death. How are you doing, buddy? How's the race? The race is not too shabby. Not too shabby right this instant. You should
come and prove your Deathmon moves.
Like, I managed to finish third despite the fact that I had to stop for a minute because Lewis had messed up the settings. It was entirely Lewis's fault and it had nothing to do with me because I'm a pro streamer. I'm a pro streamer, don't you know?
Exclamation mark BL.
Yep, that's the one. See? He knows. He knows. You're all like, oh, you're mean to Lewis. It's like, no, I'm not. He knows what the score is. He knew what he signed up for.
It's fine because I can make fun of Uncle Fidget in the edits.
You do.
Yeah.
I was going to say you can. No, you do. There's no can about it. That is actually a thing that gets done.
Guys.
Though Lewis could tell me the sky is purple and I'd believe him, to be fair. That's some trust you have in that man. That is some trust right there, my friend.
That depends, because sometimes on a nice evening when the sun is setting and there's enough cloudage in the sky, you can see tones of purple.
Yes, dear.
You can.
Yes. No, I'm not disagreeing with you. That's why I said yes, dear. That is, you are correct. Sunsets are indeed a thing. Well done. I want to go this way. Here we go off here. And you ready? We're going to do the donut. They ain't ready. They weren't ready! I wasn't ready. I messed it up. I messed up the donut. Oh, I really messed up the donut. All right, that was worth it. Ooh. Wow, remember when I was supposed to collab? Yes. Yes, I do, Lee. Yes, I do.
How rude.
Such is the way of things, buddy. Such is the way of things. Welcome in, Lee. I took his I took it. Well done. Speak. Think, then speak. I took his link out of the description. So someone go ahead and drop it into the chat now with the exclamation mark Lee. Command Lee, ladies and gentlemen. Do it. Make it happen. Get it in there. Ooh, I could go for a donut. Oh, welcome in, Rox. How are you doing? Welcome in, Roxy. How's it going? You having a good time, are you?
You're going to have to expand on that comment.
Wait,
like,
what comment?
You could go for a donut, sure. But, like, what kind of donut?
Personally, a triple chocolate donut from Greg's right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so, Death, I saw this. You're making Pokemon Nuzlocke rules based around Fallout, which I love the idea of. I don't know Fallout enough personally. I really don't know anything about Fallout. I've never played them. But, chat, that's your goal for today. That's what we're doing. We're coming up with a Fallout lock.
Ooh.
Lewis, you've played Fallout, right?
Yeah, not extensively, but yes.
Would you think of anything off the top of your head? You put it in your calendar, Lee. Wow. Well, you need to check your calendar more often. That's what we're learning here. That's what we're learning here,
Okay.
buddy.
How about there are certain areas that you can only go into if you have a Pokemon that provides protection against radiation.
Explain how that works then.
I don't know. So you choose a type or something that will be effective against radiation, maybe steel.
So yeah, steel. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it's a bit rough to be like, I can't go somewhere unless I've got a steel type. That's very restrictive.
Yeah, it would have to be for, I don't know, somewhere like the Safari Zone, maybe.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
So considering places that aren't necessarily primary story driven,
but give you a fair few encounters or something like that. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, no, that makes sense. All right, so they're radiated, and you can only go in there if you've what? Got a steel type?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I mean, I just now put it in my calendar with an alert and everything. All right, Lee, all right, we will see you next week, buddy. We'll see you next week. I can't think. Again, and having not played the games, what would you say is key to Fallout? What would you say is a key aspect? Other than being, like, from the 1940s and bottle caps. That's it. That's all I know. It's just got bottle caps. I'll join Arena, though, for a couple of matches. Do it! Do it! I don't know anything about Fallout either, to be honest. Paul, what games do you play, mate? Just out of interest, like, what games do you play? Other than Final Fantasy, which we've come to understand that you're a big fan of. That's the game series with the great villains, though, right? I have no idea. Again. No idea.
So here's another thing I've just thought about for Fallout.
Uh-huh.
So it has, like, skill trees.
Yes. So this was my kind of thinking. You should go down the RPG route.
Yeah. So you would associate a type to a certain skill tree, for example. And you can sort of follow the rules of the skill trees as, you know, once you've done X, Y, and Z, you can't go the other way. So you can't have Pokemon from the other trees, for example.
Okay. Welcome in, Soap.
You can, you know, baby Pokemon versus middle evolved versus fully evolved, etc.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know is the answer. I can't help too much with it.
Yeah.
But maybe chat can show up with shaman. The main thing is radiation bar along with health bar. Other than that, it's a big old sandbox in the post-apocalypse. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. That makes a sense-uru. Ooh, the final race. Is anybody going to join us for the next lot? Is anybody going to join us for the next lot? Oh, really? On Baby Park, I burn out? Not okay. Not okay. Not what I needed right now. Take that. Moving round. So what have you been up to, Lewis?
Sorry?
What have you been up to?
What have I been up to?
Yeah.
Well. Today, I decided to make the most of sort of the last of the quote-unquote warm weather that we've got here in Bristol. And as I live with my parents, and they have a dog, so I took the dog out to the park today. He seemed to enjoy himself quite a lot.
We all love that puffer.
Otherwise, I've been spending my time, obviously doing some work for Uncle Fidget. We finished up the Black 2 Nuzlocke.
Black 2 Nuzlocke finished off Sunday? Yesterday. Last episode went up last night. Bit later than usual. My bad. I was, like, super busy. I was super busy. By the time the video was, like, finished editing and stuff like that, I was doing other things. I had the D&Ds.
Yeah.
Making a thumbnail for tonight, then I can. Wait, what?
Oh, lovely.
Okay, no worries. How was your Easter, Lewis? There you go.
Oh, well. In terms of Easter, I was pleasantly surprised by my family with a couple of Easter eggs. I got to see my brother and sister-in-law socially distanced in our garden, but that's what the current rules are, which was lovely. And I even got a Princess Belle toy in my Easter egg. So,
you lucky dog, you.
I know. I mean, that just made everything, you know?
I know it. I know it. You know it. So a lot of RPGs, to be fair. The Tales of series, Persona 5, Royal Strikers have been most of my year, though I enjoy games like Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man, and God of War. So lots of open world, lots of RPG games. Got ya! Guys, what is Easter? I only know Bunny Day. Basically the same thing. So I only found out the other day why Easter we have eggs.
Yeah.
So apparently it's because, like, because you're supposed to, like, fast up until Easter.
Yeah.
So you don't eat anything. But unfortunately, the chickens don't know that you're not eating anything. So they lay lots and lots of eggs all the way through your fasting. And then when you're done, you're just like, well, I guess we're having eggs because we got lots of eggs.
Okay.
So that's it.
It was my understanding the whole symbolism of eggs and
rebirth and that sort of stuff. New seasons.
Well, birth in general, yeah. You know, it's usually birthing season in the spring.
Yeah, no, it's just because the priests had lots of eggs.
But yeah, it would also make sense, you know, if there's fasting done, then.
Tis a thing I learned. Ah, get out of the way, Thwomp. And you. Go on, get. Go on, get. Everybody get. Where's Lewis? Oh, he's way out in front. Don't appreciate that at all. No.
Smashing it.
Bad. Bad. No, smash us next week.
Ah, okay.
Smash
I'm getting confused. All these characters keep crossing over.
Oh, you poor thing. It's like Sephiroth. Comes from Smash, shows up in Final Fantasy.
I know, right? Like, how wild is that?
Never, ever expected to see Sephiroth in a Final Fantasy game. That guy from Smash.
Best anime sword fighter.
The best anime sword fighter is Sephiroth, is it?
Obviously, yeah. I mean, people went crazy when he was added as a brand new IP for Smash.
Dear, oh dear. Lewis is a memer, can you tell? No.
I know, right?
Stay over there. Stay over there. Stay. Oh, he didn't even touch me!
Ah, but it did.
But no. Oh.
Did I get you with my banana?
No, you did not.
Skill shot?
No, you did not. I resisted the half-price chocolate in Tesco's yesterday. Why? Why would you do that? Don't treat yourself.
No, don't resist.
Treat yourself.
Price, it's okay. It's half the calories.
It's half the calories. It was nice that they added Smash's Sephiroth as a secondary villain to Final Fantasy VII behind Kate Sith. You know, mate. You know. Oh, God, that's Wednesday. I need to grind. I need to do all the grinding. I just realized. I need to do like 6 levels of grinding.
To do that.
What'd you do?
I pressed random.
Oh, good. It's only me and you playing.
I know.
We just do random tracks. I'm good with it. We're going to see if anybody else wants to show up and play out today. I mean, if they don't, well, what we could... Wait, can we play global together? Yeah, we've done it before, haven't we?
Have we? Oh, yeah, we have, yeah. We'll go for a bit of global in a bit, then.
What we might do is... Oh, no, Lee said he's going to join in a bit. We'll wait.
That's true.
We'll wait.
Yeah.
We'll wait for another one. Gotta get in another
Big boy,
one.
American boy, Lee boy.
Big boy, American boy, Lee boy. I don't think that's the nickname he chooses to go by.
Well, that's not the point. The nickname is what other people call you.
Welcome in, Sage. How's it going, buddy? Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Yeah, you're right. Nicknames. Nobody gets to choose their own nickname. That ain't how it works. If you got your way to choose your own nickname...
You think I picked out liability for myself?
You basically did by living the life you lead.
Wow. Thanks, Birdie. Cold.
That was actually my nickname in high school. What? Big man, American man, Lee.
Big boy, American boy, Lee boy.
Just, I think Lewis was just looking for an excuse to call you Big Boy. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Big Boy Lee, how's it going?
Well, I was kind of going for a more Maximilian Pegasus vibe.
Ooh,
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy. Yes. Oh man, I love Pegasus. Great villain. Great villain.
Yeah.
Nobody gets to choose their own nickname. Fidget. Well. Yeah. Yeah, this is fair. This is not untrue.
However, if you ascribe to the Book of Fidget, the official mythology on Uncle Fidget, then you'll understand that was not a nickname that he chose originally.
Technically.
It was thrust upon him. He just embraced it.
That's the lore of Fidget, the OG lore of Captain Fidget, the Pirate King. Well, I hope everybody had a good Easter. I hope everybody had a good time, a long weekend to treat yourself to some nice chocolat. Some chocolat? I have not had some chocolat. I should actually go to the shops after this is done and buy some chocolat. That is a plan. That is a thing I'm doing now. I'm going to go buy some chocolat. Because that's what it's all about! The Book of Fidget. Is this like the Book of Saw? I don't know anything about the Book of Saw. I've never even heard of it.
I was going to say it's a bit more like the Book of Mormon. But...
All right, you were on that book. You were on... I was like, no, it's more like the Book of Mormon. But the play, not the actual book.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. I worked Friday and Monday. None of this long weekend nonsense for me. All right, I apologize. At least you weren't also working Saturday. Small benefits? Small victories? Yes? Maybe?
Hey.
Maybe. All right, where we go? We'll take the long one here. That messed up. I messed that up completely.
I think that Roxy should get in on these Mario Karts.
Well, it is to my knowledge that Roxy does not have a Switch. And that she hates Mario Kart.
Even better.
You have neither of the two things required. Get in here!
Yeah, exactly.
I'm working this Saturday. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I very much enjoyed my 4-day weekend. I dread how busy work is going to be tomorrow, though. Paul, I'd love to know what you do someday. I'm very interested to know what it is you do. You obviously don't have to say it publicly. You think it adds to the mystery that is Paul?
Yes.
Makes sense. Makes sense to me.
Paul's a lovely mystery.
I thought you were about to say Paul's a lovely mistress. I was like, excuse me.
Well,
what did I miss? Oh, that's twice you've done that to me now. He's obviously the Celtic Guardian. That's what he is. That's his stage job. He's the Celtic Guardian. Well,
it makes so much sense.
It does. It makes all the sense now.
I mean, Celtic Guardian is a beautiful mystery as well, so...
I'm so obnoxious. The mysterious Celtic Guardian. That's what he is. No! Get out of it! Eat boomerang! I missed. Fidget has only ever been known as one nickname to me, but to be fair, Fidget is an accurate description of it. I am a bit fidgety. I'm just like, Professional international man of mystery. Oh, there it is. I mean, Lee isn't wrong. That's it. Don't tell anyone, but Paul's a spy. A professional international man of mystery. There you go. There you go. He's a pim. No, I didn't say pimp. I said pim. Stop it.
No, pim, yeah.
Professional international man of mystery. Secret agent man. Secret agent man. That's a song. I didn't make that up.
It is, yeah. No, Secret Agent Man.
Yes, that's exactly how it goes. It was as accurate as it's ever gonna get. No one can sing that song more accurate than me. Shh, no. Welcome in, Fox. How's it going?
Tell you what was a good spy song, actually.
Go on.
The one they used in Johnny English.
Don't know it off the top of my head.
The Man for All Seasons. Loves them and leaves them alone.
Nope, don't know that one.
Well, you'll have to look it up at some point.
My apologies.
All of you.
All of you, go watch Johnny English. Apparently, it's a film that exists. I mean, I remember not minding the first one. As far as I'm aware, the second one was terrible.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I felt about the sequels.
The sequels? There were multiple?
Yeah.
Oh.
There was one that was done a few years after the fact.
I love the opening song from Chuck. Yes, buddy! Mate, I love Chuck. Chuck was so good back in the day. It fell off a little bit, but Chuck was really good back in the day.
Never actually saw that.
No, it's a good one. It's about a guy who basically gets a computer in his head, for lack of a better term. The CIA and the NSA combined all of their intel into one big computer, and he gets sent essentially a copy of this of all these files that get played back at a certain speed so that they get put into his subconscious, and then the computer blows up. So he's the only one who has all this information now, and they basically use him. Initially, they use him as like their source of intelligence. Like, there's one NSA agent and there's one CIA agent who like are there as his protectors, and they use his information to go and catch bad guys. But like later on, they give him a new version of it that, you know, Neo in the Matrix is like, I plugged myself in for 5 minutes, now I know Kung Fu.
Yeah.
It is very much like that. He gets subconscious like knowledge of how to do super duper martial arts, and just like becomes a super agent. It's campy, but it's good fun. It's good fun. And the guy works for what is the equivalent of the Geek Squad. Like, he works in a big supermarket, and he's just tech support, and he's just a nerd, and it's so good. It's so good.
Might have to give that a look-see.
Oh yeah, man, it's worth a watch. I enjoyed it back in the day. As I say, it definitely like falls off towards the latter seasons. But yeah. It falls off exactly when you expect it to. It's when the will they won't they finishes.
Ah.
Because there's a will they won't they all the way through it between him and one of his handlers. And then they get together and the whole series just like doesn't work anymore.
Huh.
But it's good fun.
I think we should have gone for Mirror.
Did you want to do Mirror? Are we still playing? What's happening?
You just started up a new Grand Prix.
Oh, did I? Oh, I was just clicking buttons. Sorry, I was just clicking A over and over again. It gets less about him being a spy and more about his outside life. Yeah. Anyone else had snow today? Yeah, apparently it snowed for like 7 seconds earlier.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I know, right? And then we've had really nice sunshine all the rest of the day. I mean, I missed it. I was asleep. I was up till stupid o'clock this morning again. Because, what was I even doing last night? Oh, I'll tell you what I did last night. I tortured myself.
Oh, great.
Yeah, no, it was good fun. I wanted to check out the new, I wanted to check out the new Sword Art Online series.
Oh, great.
So I watched the first episode of Gun Gale Online, which is their spin-off show, which is based in the stupid gun game that you can beat with a sword. That one.
Okay, yeah, of course, yeah.
So I watched the first episode of that, and I don't know why I did it because I've seen it so many times. I'm like, don't do it, don't do it. Just stop. Why? Why would you do this to yourself? But for some reason, after having like the rant session a couple of weeks ago or last week, I was like, nah, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just watch it. How bad could it be? It can't be as bad as you made it out to be. Cool. Yeah. It was. There's not a lot you can complain about in a first episode. Like, apparently the new girl is, and this is quoted straight from the. All right, so it's got nothing to do with Kirito to begin with, which is a plus. The best seasons are the ones that are nothing to do with Kirito, but it's all about this girl now who's playing this like post-apocalyptic war game. And as I said to you last week, like, if you die in the game, you don't die for real anymore. That's fine. We got rid of that. But if you die in the game, you don't get to revive. There's no respawns. You lose that character. You got to start again.
Okay.
All right. Right. So she's playing this post-apocalyptic war game, and her shtick is that she's really small. That's her superpower. So she's really small. And she's super quick, like unrealistically quick. Like unbelievably, she's super duper uber speeded. And that's her superpower.
Sort of like Ant-Man properties?
No, not quite that small. She's just short. She just looks like a child. Playing this war game, right? Playing this hard, realistic war game. And her other thing is she's in bright neon freaking pink. Just head to toe. From her little bunny hat down to her P90 is bright freaking pink.
Okay.
In this war game, I'm like, okay, so she's that good that she can like doesn't need any camo or anything, doesn't need to blend in. She can wear these bright colors because she's that quick. She's that good. No, the first thing when they go into this match, her teammate goes, "Stick this on, you stand out." And I'm like, surely she knows. Surely she knows she stands out. Surely it's a conscious decision at this point to stand out, to wear bright freaking pink in the middle of a war zone. No. That's something she needs to cover up. And I'm like, well, then just don't wear it. Just don't do that.
I think you may have upset somebody when you mentioned about their stick being small.
What? No. Right. I'm not having a go at anyone being small, obviously. I'm just saying that's what she is. And it even...
Look in the chat.
Right? No, I've seen that Roxy's been like, hello, yes, I'm here. I'm the small one. I am the itty-bitty one. Right? And that's but in the actual, like, not the intro to it, in the blurb that you get on Netflix, right? It specifically says it's like, in real life, she's lanky and awkward, but in the game, she's small and nimble. Watch as this powerful girl becomes the most powerful girl to ever power in a girl's world. It's like, all right, bruv. Whatever you just said.
Girl power.
Like, I'm not opposed to a bit of girl power. You know that. You know that. But it's just like... Absolutely. But then she doesn't even... All right. So she's in this, like, teen game. And the team game doesn't make sense in and of itself because she's in a team of 2, but other people are in like teams of 3 or 4, or there's one team of 5. And it's like, what? Why would you be able to enter a team tournament with different amount of team members? That's no, that's not how that works. Surely you've had to either bring enough team members or you'd have been teamed up with other people. No? Am I wrong here? Anyway.
So, actually, just on that topic, Call of Duty Warzone, the Battle Royale online game.
Yes.
I've played some games where there's been like teams of 3, and I've played with someone else, and we've not wanted somebody else to fill in our team.
Okay.
So you can run at a personal disadvantage if you choose, but typically it wouldn't be a case of like, you know, teams of 2, teams of 3, teams of 4, and one team of 5. Like, that is entirely ridiculous, as you mentioned.
Okay, well, I didn't know you could run in, like, Warzone with a disadvantage. But yes, there's her and there's this other guy, and you think, okay, so she's the team leader, she's the one, like, who's the main character. Surely she's good at this game. Nope, she is taking orders the entire time. And I get that they're doing the first episode and trying to introduce the characters or trying to introduce the audience into the world and stuff. But she just feels like she's never played the game before. Like, these two haven't got a strategy in mind. It is literally, he's a sniper, she's got a P90, and she's just used as a distraction more times than not. And he just like, oh yes, go up there and we'll wait for the scan, because the scan shows where the team leader is in these team games, and it goes on every like 5-10 minutes. And they come against this pro team, and the pro team's like, we're pros. And not even just like pro gamers, like they're pro soldiers. They're like real world like special forces that are using the game as training. Also, welcome in VMI. How's it going? So they're using this gun game as training for their real world SAS or whatever training, and their job is to take him out with her super duper uber speed, and they win and they beat them by her fitting inside a suitcase.
Of course,
because she's small. Did you know she's small? She's small. That's her thing, Lewis.
I think that's her superpower.
No, that's her small. She's small and she's fast. That's it. That's how she's good at this game, because she's small and she's fast. So they stick her inside a suitcase and sit in front of the team, and the team see the scan and be like, "Wait, there's someone in front of us, but where is she? Where is she?" And then she pops out the suitcase and rushes real fast and beats everyone. And to be fair, even the guys who are like, these professional special agent guys are like, oh, well, that doesn't count. That's like not real world speed, so that training was pointless. And it's like, but if that's part of the game, surely you know it's pointless to try and train in here. Surely you know. Like, if things are possible in the game that aren't possible in reality, it's not a good training exercise.
Yeah, no.
What are you on about? Right, okay, sure, whatever. Anyway, it wasn't. I wasn't full rage mode because I didn't watch like 3 seasons of it and then realize like what I'd done wrong. But yeah, it's more of the same. More of the same. Somebody is super overpowered for no particular reason. And yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. What show? Oh, sorry, we're talking about Gun Gale Online, the Sword Art Online spin-off. I like that Fidget tortures himself by watching this show, so I don't have to. I don't know why I did it. It was like 2 in the morning. I was like, should I go to bed? No, let's do something I know I'm going to dislike. Let's do something I know is going to make me miserable. That sounds like a plan.
So,
welcome in, Darcy Bell.
Welcome in. On the topic of that sort of thing, I also have had a couple of late nights recently where it's been 2 a.m. and I'm thinking, well, what am I going to do now? It's not like I can sleep. But I've been instead watching Star Trek Voyager.
Nice.
Because, you know, it's great, it's a bit of fun, but it's also fun to just constantly poke holes at it.
That's Voyager's good fun. Voyager's good fun.
No, it's great. I mean, Star Trek in general is a bunch of nonsense techno babble, but it's brilliant because it's nonsense techno babble.
Hey, VMI, I'm the only one allowed to hate on Sword Art Online around here. I'm the only one allowed to hate it. All the rest of you have to disagree with me, because otherwise it's no fun.
Oh.
No, I'm only joking. I'm glad you agree. I'm glad you've seen through it. VMI, you are known to be like an anime enthusiast, so back up from you that Sword Art Online is terrible. Like, I know my opinion's valid now. You have validated my opinion. Ugh, what was the screechy noise? Don't appreciate your screechy noises, Lewis. Did you pick Baby Park?
I did not.
Oh, okay, it was random. Coolio. No worries then.
Oh no, I burned out on Baby Park.
Haha. Now you are the one who knows how it feels. What's Sword Art? It's a... it's an anime. It's a anime known as an isekai, which is like, if you die in the game, you die for real. And it's got a really stupid main character and a really stupid storyline, and it's a really stupid show. And for some reason, I won't shut up about it. It was half the reason I wanted Lee in here today, because he's a fan of it. So I wanted him to come in here and defend it. To the best of his ability. See if it could be done. Although, again, I'm not allowed to talk, because I watch lots of dumb anime. Lewis, do you know I finished Beyblade recently?
You finished Beyblade?
I finished... Well, I didn't. I finished... I have finished watching it. The series is not finished. Beyblade Burst, which is the one I was watching, which is the latest series of seasons, has another season. It has a fourth season where they go on to even more new characters. I'm not going to watch it, because I saw the bit that I wanted, right? In, like, the 154th episode. So this is how long I watched this for. 154 episodes, all 20 minutes long. I watched all the way through it just to watch one match. Just to watch one match. And this match, it's so ridiculously overdone. I love it. Like, there's laser light shows. There's a guy who, like, he throws a meteor at someone. The guy, like, shoots electric from his hand and pulls a sword out of the ground and gives it to his big armored buddy who, like, swings it at this feet. Mate, it's so over the top and so unnecessarily gorgeous that you forget at some points that you're watching a show about spinning tops. and it's literally 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes of pure chaos and beautiful animation that I have watched. I think it was like 50 hours of nonsense to get to. Worth every minute.
Oh, I'm glad you thought it was worth it. I mean, that that adds enough sort of substance to validate it, you know. So,
I mean, Gun Gale was trash, so I can't really defend it. That's fair. Sounds kind of interesting. I might watch it. At your own peril, Darcy. At your own peril. The OG SEO, I didn't mind. You need to skip all these trash ones and go to Alakaze. So I need to watch... I need to watch the film and then watch Alakaze. How the hell do you pronounce that? Welcome in, Stone Family. How's it going? Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Are you sure you weren't watching The Avengers as opposed to Beyblade? No, mate! Like... I would show people... I'm gonna put a link in the Discord. I'm gonna put a link in the Discord. I'm gonna go find it right now. I'm gonna go find the video. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. Alright, and in the meantime, Lewis is gonna put the Discord link in chat. So what is it? It's Phi versus Iger. Right? We're gonna mute it real quick. Oh, that's the whole episode. I don't need the whole episode. Alright, skip. Yeah, it gets to that part. And then, where's the flashback scene? Where does it start? Where does the fun bit actually start? Is it that bit? Sorry, I'm waiting for Lee to get in here as well, but... No, not that bit. It's like the last... Oh, no. Is it? It should be this episode, right? This does not look like the right episode. God dang it. Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. I found it. I found it! Hang on. Right, there it is. Because, like, it's just so unnecessary. Where's the bit you watch from? Where? All right, just before there. So that's right. So I'm gonna put this link into the Discord now. Watch from like 8 minutes 25 for like 5 minutes. Obviously, nobody has to do this right now. Watch me first. Watch me first. 8:25 to like 8:25 to 13:35. It's literally 5 minutes of just pure animation gorgeousness in a show about spinning tops. Done. There you go. There you go. It is in the Discord. If you want to fill 30 seconds of your time, find my channel and see how cute my cat is. That's self-promotion in the chat, Roxy, and we won't accept it here. Well, that's the great thing about shows. Everybody has their own opinions. So to some, it was bad. To others, it was good. That's why it's popular. You're not wrong. Jumping up to 6 races. Alicization. 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 Got you. I need to watch the film and then watch that. Fidget, don't do it to yourself. I'll do whatever I want to myself, Paul. I'm a madman on the edge. I'm a madman on the edge. Again, you're talking to the guy who went to go and watch the last ever Twilight film in cinemas on release day, just so he never had to see it again. Just because over like the time of it being out, either my girlfriends at the time or my sisters or somebody had made me watch all of the rest of the Twilights, and I was like, I hate these films. I hate these films so very much. They aggravate me on such like a deep level. Am I aggravated by Twilight? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go make sure I never, ever have to see these again. I'm going to finish it the day I can finish it. So I went to go and watch the last ever Twilight film in cinemas on day of release. So yes, I am notorious for, like, torturing myself with shows I don't like. Welcome in, Rowan. How's it going, buddy? Did you go on my own, though? Yeah! Yeah, mate, I went on my own. I wasn't going to tell anybody else I was going.
I can't seem to hear you.
You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Hello, Lewis? Lewis? Oh, hang on. Hang about. I might know why.
Oh.
Can you hear me yet? No, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to hear me.
I can hear you now.
Alright, sweet. We got there in the end.
Yeah.
Twilight is horrible. Well said, Darcy. Well said. Jesus, that Beyblade scene is amazing. I know, right? Like, so unnecessarily so as well. It's worth the 5 minutes. Like, as somebody who is a big fan of Studio Gainax, like, who are notorious for their over-the-top animation style, it's up there, man. It is up there. It is well and truly up there.
Good.
Erased is God tier. Ooh, I don't know. Erased? No, I have not watched Erased yet. If it's one of the ones that Fox has suggested me, I have not watched it yet. Steins Gate is on the list. At the moment, I've got to finish Gravity Falls. That's been on the list for way too long now. The only problem is Gravity Falls is part of Disney Plus, which means I have to boot up the PC in my living room in order to watch it. I can't just watch it on the TV. It's really annoying. Because Disney Plus does not doesn't exist on my smart TV for some reason. It's too old. It doesn't like it.
So could you cast it from the Disney Plus app on your phone?
Nope.
To the TV?
Nope. Disney Plus does not like you casting. So you'll get sound through, but no image.
Right. So I found that when I was doing screen mirroring.
Uh-huh.
But because I've got a Google Chromecast.
Yeah, no, I don't have a Chromecast.
Yeah.
Don't have a Chromecast. Because I don't want to invest in a Chromecast when I already have a smart TV. It just seems backwards.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I understand that I'll gain that benefit of it, but it seems like a lot for very little.
I also use the Chromecast for Stadia games, and I tell you what.
Oh, because you're the one. You're the one who's got Stadia.
Yeah, I'm the one guy who's got Stadia, and it's actually really good. Like, because you don't have to have any hardware on your end, you just need a decent.
Yep. Don't have to apologize for not being in recently, Rowan. We appreciate you being here nonetheless.
Absolutely. We always enjoy your company.
Erased and Steins Gate. Robert Pattinson is super hot in Tenet. Robert Pattinson's super hot in everything. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of him as an actor, but he's super hot in everything.
He was hot as Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, no. You know what? I used to have a mate who was like well into the Twilight films, but she was like, it really annoys me that everyone was like, Robert Pattinson's hot because of Twilight. He's been hot since he was Cedric Diggory. I knew he was hot a long time ago. I was like, all right, love, chill. Calm down. He's never been hot, Roxy. Ooh, controversy. Freaking lightning! Yeah, man, that'll happen. Did Lee get Mario Karted? Is that what happened?
Oof.
Oof, indeed. Go away, Piranha Plant! He was always a bit meh, but in Tenet, all of a sudden, he's become gorgeous. Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to his Batman.
Fair enough.
I'm looking forward to his Batman. Although, do we need another Batman? Are we not done with Batman at this point?
There have been so many Batmen.
So many Batmen. And, like, only some of them good.
Yeah.
So that Beyblade battle, I thought the original series was over the top at times. Oh, no, mate! Oh, no! Like, when it was, like, big dragons fighting big tigers, it was maybe a little bit much, but no, mate. That is, like, next level OTT. Nobody believes me when I'm like, yeah, they start throwing meteors at each other. It's like, no, they don't. It's a show about spinning tops. What are you saying? It's like, no, mate, just watch it. Just behold. That's all you can do. You can't watch that episode. You can only behold it. There's going to be even more Batman in the future, too, with the way Disney are making films currently. But Disney don't own Batman. Warner Brothers do.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they might, like, buy DC and then... God, could you imagine?
What,
see?
the DC Marvel shared universe?
Oh, God, no, we don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I don't... No. Just...
Then we can finally answer the question, who is more powerful, Captain Marvel or Superman?
It's Superman. Like, these arguments are always stupid. It's like, oh, who's stronger, so-and-so or Superman? It's Superman. The answer is always Superman. That's his whole thing. That's his whole thing, is he's the strongest. And, like...
Yeah, but even then, sometimes he's not the strongest. Otherwise, he wouldn't have so many cartoons. I mean...
No, he would, and he does. He's literally, like, Superman doesn't... People get this argument wrong, because it's not... Superman doesn't have a hard time fighting opponents. He has a hard time, like, saving everyone. That's his whole thing, is like, I have the power to do anything, but I need to use it in the right way, and it is hard to do I have the power to do anything, but I can't do everything. That's Superman's greatest weakness, is he can't do everything, despite himself. Goku can totally beat Superman. He can! He can! I'm sorry. He just can. And as a Dragon Ball fan,
Iron Man versus Batman.
Yeah, but the thing is, an argument with a fight with Batman is it always comes down to the same thing: of have they just met randomly and getting into a fist fight, or has Batman known this is coming? Because with prep time, Batman beats everyone. With prep time, Batman beats everyone because that's his thing.
What about Iron Man with prep time?
Doesn't really matter. Like, Tony just has too much faith in his suits. Tony will make the greatest suit ever. Great. But it's not going to stop Batman being able to turn around and be like, well, I'll just disable your suits. I'll just have a gadget that disables all your suits. Great, now you're a guy with no fighting skills. I beat you up. Done. Batman walks all over Iron Man every single day. Every single day. Lewis with the last minute red shell. Yeah, I know, right? I know, this guy.
Like that sniping.
Superman's scared of a green rock, though. I mean, so the kryptonite thing, I think, is kind of stupid. I think it's a kind of stupid... it's a stupid flaw to have. And as far as I'm aware, it actually was never originally in the comics. Superman's weakness to kryptonite actually comes from the radio drama, because the guy who played Superman needed a day off.
Ah.
So the guy who played Superman in the radio drama needed a day off, and they were like, you can't have a day off. You're Superman. And what's going to put Superman out of commission so that he takes a day off? All right, we'll create kryptonite. And that was it. That's where kryptonite comes from. So, yes, it's a stupid explanation. It's a stupid weakness to have. But it's stupid the fact that it exists in the first place.
Well,
so there you go.
Thing is, it became part of established canon.
It did. It does. And it is. Yeah. And to be fair, it's like Superman needs some kind of weakness. He needs some kind of weakness because at some level, like, writers are in a corner with Superman. They're like, how do I make this guy have some kind of flaw, have some kind of time when the villain can one-up him? And it's just like, yeah, okay, Green Rock. Kryptonite's kind of cool, though, in how it becomes a cultural meme. Yeah. No, don't go back.
I mean, yeah, it's become such an established thing now throughout just most of the English-speaking world that people use the word kryptonite as a substitute for weakness.
Yeah, or my one weakness. That's actually what kryptonite means.
Yeah, my single weakness, yeah.
Y'all too good at this. Oh, bye, Lee. We're not really that good. Really.
I got Mario Kart at the end of that one.
I really am.
Disappeared.
Lee left. Bye, Lee. Have to quit for a minute. All right, no worries, pal.
Yeah.
Honestly, I find Superman really boring, though. Much like I do with most of the DC characters, only really like Batman from the universe. So, the best explanation of Batman I've ever heard was actually from Kill Bill. Batman. The best explanation for Superman I ever heard was from Kill Bill. And it's Bill at the end. He's talking to Uma Thurman. And he says to her, like, You're a superhero, but you're like my favorite superhero. You're like Superman. And the reason you're like Superman, and the reason you're not like any other superhero, is because most other superheroes put on the mask and become the hero. Superman's not like that. Superman is always Superman. He puts on the glasses and becomes Clark Kent. That's his secret identity. Superman is who he is. And that's true. And, like, you know, Batman says it at one point in the comics. He's like, Superman is perhaps the most human amongst all of us. But in reality, when everybody else sees him, they only see a god. Aren't we so lucky that he doesn't see that when he looks at himself? And it's like, oh, mate. The only reason Superman is a good guy at all, and isn't just like what was the film that came out that was bad Superman, basically? It was the kid who had all the superpowers and just became super evil.
I don't know if you're talking about the animated one, but there's an animated one called Red Sun where he's
not
evil, but
no, Red Sun's the one where he's like Russian?
He's using his powers for he was.
He joins the
adopted
Soviet
Russian
Union.
instead of America.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
well, he grew up in Russia rather than America. Yeah.
Brightburn, thank you, there you are.
Right.
Paul knows what I'm being. So yeah, the only reason Superman doesn't become like the dude from Brightburn is because Ma and Pa Kent raised him to just be a dopey lad from Kansas. And like, Superman
he had a
gets.
decent upbringing, that's it.
That's it. That's the only thing. And that's why, like, we're going to get into a Man of Steel rant at some point. I can feel it coming. We're starting on DC characters, which means we obviously have to, like... and we're going to say this right now. I have not seen the new Snyder cut of Justice League. I haven't seen Snyder League yet. But Man of Steel, right? Man of Steel. First off, Pa Kent. What were they doing, Pa Kent, right? The whole time it's like... What was I supposed to do, Dad? Lit all those kids in a bus? Just let them die? Just let them drown horrifically when I could have saved them? And he's like, oh, maybe. So what do you mean, maybe? You're going to turn this kid into a psychopath. Literally, the whole reason he is okay is because you fill him with, like, the morals of, essentially, you can do good, you should do good. Great power comes great responsibility. That's basically all it is. And they don't teach him that at all. They don't teach him any of that. And then...
Hey, Tommy.
Welcome in, Tommy, the one and only Tommy Lou. Guys, once again, if you have not seen it yet, go and watch the latest series that me and Tommy Lou have put together. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Ravelock. It's good fun. I enjoyed it. It's one of the best series I've ever put together. I'm really proud of it. You should go watch it, but wait till you've finished watching the stream.
I have to say, I think The Boys does a real good job of exploring what Superman would be like without a good upbringing.
Yes.
You know, that is effectively...
That is essentially what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. If Superman was a jerk.
The Boys is great. The Boys is good fun. Don't go watch it if you're not of age. Like, if you're not, like, 18, please don't go watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's...
For... Yeah.
So going back to Man of Steel, right? The whole point of Pa Kent's death, right, in the Superman lore, is supposed to teach Superman that despite the fact he can do anything, he can't do everything, right? This is what I'm saying before. So Pa Kent is usually, like in all the old films and stuff like that, he dies of a heart attack, which is supposed to teach Superman that, like, even with all his powers, even with everything he can do, there are some things that are just out of his control. There are just some people you can't save. And in Man of Steel, nope, a tornado. Just a tornado takes him. A tornado that Clark could have quite easily saved him from.
He could have stopped, yeah.
Well, it's not even that. Like, there's a dog. Right. First off, they tell everyone go to the underpass, which, if you don't know, don't go to an underpass during a tornado. That's a real freaking bad idea. You will die. Don't go to an underpass during a tornado, right? Secondly, there's a dog. There's a dog that needs saving. And you know me. I'm all about saving the dog. Please save the doggo. Right? Big fan of that. But he says, no, Clark, you don't go save the dog. Even though we know you could zip over there and you could zip back and the dog would be absolutely fine. Or even if you got caught up in this tornado, you'd be absolutely fine. No, for some reason we've got to worry about you being discovered, you being found out, despite the fact that it's a freaking tornado and nobody's really looking over there, right? No, I'll go try and save the dog, because that's more believable. If I come back with this dog alive, then that's more believable than you, a much younger, much fitter, really well-built man, coming back alive with this doggo. No. People will know you're Superman. However, if I... Old man Pa Kent, go and save this dog, you'll be fine. Everybody will be like, yeah, that's legit. It's just, it's so stupid. it's so contrived. And it's why I, like, haven't watched the Snyder cut yet, because it's like... I get that it's a different film, and I get that he's finally got to finish his vision off and stuff like that, but, like... His other films weren't that great. The other two films he had in this series weren't good. Why am I going to presume this one is?
Well, because it's in 4x3.
Oh, yeah, no. Did you hear the reasoning for that?
Apparently it preserves his original vision.
Right, so what it is he wanted to originally release it on IMAX.
Yes, no, that's correct. Yeah, IMAX has a different aspect ratio.
Yeah, so he wants to release it in IMAX. So he's like, well, I'm not changing it to 16:9 just because I'm not allowed to release it in IMAX right now. I'm going to release it in 4:3 so we can release it in IMAX later. Okay, sure. Whatever, Snyder, whatever. Quite tired, mate. Can't stay for long. Just dropping in to say hi and like, etc. We appreciate you, Tommy Lou. It's a banging series. The Boys is such a good series. Wow, Fidget self-promoting. It's my channel! It's my channel. I'll self-promote all I want. It's BBC rules. Yeah. It's the BBC rules. I'm not allowed to advertise for anybody else, but I can advertise for my own stuff all I want.
Now available on Fidget audiobook.
Oh, mate, who would listen to me?
The rants, the greatest hits.
What were we gonna call the podcast? The ranty hour or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Anyway, the Fidget rants for an hour. The podcast. Is Lewis really quiet for anyone else, or is it just me? He probably is a little bit quiet. The issue I have is that I've got to turn desktop. Right, so I've got to turn the OBS sounds down in order to not have basically the music of the game blaringly loud. But in doing so, it also lowers the volume at which it will capture the desktop audio, of which Lewis is a part of.
Hello.
So Lewis's audio will only be captured at like minus 15 decibels or something stupid. So compared to me, he's always going to be really quiet. And the only way around that is for me to like make the game music stupidly loud. There is a program called Voice Meter Banana, which I do have, and I kind of understand it. I understand it in principle, but I can never seem to make it work right because everybody who runs you through the setup is like, aha, set your headphone output to this, and then set your mic input to this. And I'm like, but I have an audio interface, so my headphones and my microphone and my speakers are all set to the same thing. They all come out of the same box. So my input and my output are technically the same thing. Which Voice Meter just doesn't really like too much. So I'm working on it. It's where I'm at, guys. I'm working on it. We haven't sussed out this Discord thing yet. Whew. Like, I can get rid of him. I can make his voice not come through Discord anymore. That's a thing I can do. Bye. But I can't... Yeah. But I can't... But I can't make only his voice come through, if that makes sense. It's like I tried to do something similar for the D&D game. I think you helped me with that one. Or you helped me work out how it worked and stuff like that. Where I wanted my desktop audio to come through Discord. So I had it working, but it kind of like was really choppy. And it was just a nightmare. It's just not easy. I'd listen to a rant podcast. Could have a special guest every week. Or just someone to shout at. Just give me a topic. I'm going to shout at you about it for half an hour. No point having guests. They wouldn't get a word in. Yeah, there you go. See? She knows. She knows! Worst deaths in movies are when a doggo dies. Oh, and they know it too. They know it too. They only do it to get to you. I don't like these... Ooh. Oh, I know who that is. I think I know who that is. Slowpoke Kingdom, how you doing? Lovely to see you. I don't like DC personally. I prefer The Exorcist personally. Time out. What have those two things got to do with each other? I don't like DC. I like The Exorcist. What? Why do they kill doggos? Because they know it makes you hate whoever killed the doggos. And they know it's a really
true.
easy, like, tearjerker moment.
Mm-hmm. It's an easy way to instantly be like, no, F this person.
Yeah.
Like,
This guy be mean.
They are a bad person.
They are not good. They are indeed not good. They hurt the doggo. And they know, like, we're kind of really desensitized to people's deaths at this point. Like, killing off a person, yeah, nobody really cares. Kill off a doggo, Suddenly I'm having a bad time. My camera's like... Look after your equipment, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe he meant X-Men. Maybe she meant X-Men. Maybe they meant X-Men. Wait, what? I prefer... Oh, right. Exorcist or X-Men. I mean... I have no idea. It's even worse when they kill a doggo in a horror movie, as we already hate the killer. Yeah, but when they kill a doggo in a horror movie, it just means the doggo's coming back as the villain. It's always... Do it in Resident Evil. They do it in, what's the Will Smith movie? I Am Legend.
I Am Legend, yeah.
You know when you were a kid and your mum would wipe stuff off your face? Oh, wipe stuff off your face. Okay, is that what that reminded you of, was it?
Oh, come here, Ducky.
Come here, darling. Got a bit of dirt on your nose.
Yeah.
Let me just get that off for you. There you are. And they'd always spit in it. It's like, what are you spitting on it for? Your spit is not cleaner than this dirt. You dirty, dirty so-and-so. Get that spit away from me.
It makes it wet. It's easier to wipe off, darling.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I don't want your spit on me. Freaking gross.
It's okay. I'm there.
It means the dog wants revenge on everything that wronged him. I Am Legend with Will Smith. That's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. I Am Legend. The film that I'm pretty sure everybody knows by now that they changed due to focus groups not knowing again anything. Just focus groups suck, and pretty much are the easiest things to blame. I find is when people are like, "Why did you change your decision?" Focus groups. Although me and Lewis have both fallen victim to focus groups essentially at this point.
We have, yeah.
We have. It was our final year at university, and one of our final projects, we had a lecturer who just decided, like, halfway through our, like, final project, our final film, he was like, do you think it should be a comedy? And it's like, it's a post-apocalyptic tragedy. What are you talking about? It's like, oh, I think it plays off more as a comedy.
Funny.
So we went out of our way to change the whole thing and, like, did the best we could. And then he turned around and he went...
It mainly stemmed from the fact that our two main characters had a couple of funny lines at one moment.
Yeah. Because it was supposed to relieve a little bit of levity sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And just, he was like, oh yeah, it should be a comedy. So we went out of our way to make it this, like, poking fun at itself and...
Yeah, like, we were reworking footage.
Break the fourth wall. We did everything that he asked.
Yeah.
And then he turned around and went, I don't get it. I'm like, what do you mean you don't get it? It's what you asked for, you turd. Oh, mate. To be fair, he didn't like me very much. He didn't like me very much because I didn't know he had MS. Which I stand by was not my problem. Was not my fault. The guy walked in on crutches, and all I said was like, sir, what'd you do to yourself? He was like, what do you mean, what did I do to myself? I've got MS. And I was like, well, now I feel bad, but I didn't know that. And like,
yeah.
I didn't know. Oh. Harumph. Harumph. And it's fine, because I ended up having those same symptoms anyway, so like, I get it. Anyway, DC just doesn't do it for me personally. They seem like they go on ages, nearly as long as it took the panel on The Masked Singer to figure out the blob was Lenny Henry. Yo, I'm completely lost on that reference.
So I can agree with the first part of that. I I personally think that DC is still trying too hard to be real serious and tough and edgy.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Marvel seemed to have sort of got rid of that angle.
Well, I don't know, because they did Aquaman. They did Aquaman, where they were just like, yeah, let's just drop all the seriousness. Let's just let him be Aquaman. And it was probably one of the best series they've done. It's probably one of the best films they've done.
Well, there we go. That's the thing, you know. That they don't seem to be letting up as much as Marvel are.
Yeah.
Because they just seem to be going all in with the whole, hey, we're just gonna have a laugh about this.
It's gonna be real.
You know?
Well, yeah. I think the Marvel Cinematic Universe has a lot to answer for. Suddenly, everything has to be jokey. Every character has to be quippy. Everybody has to have the last line. It's just
they may have leaned into it a bit hard.
Well, I don't even just mean Marvel. I mean everybody now trying to copy Marvel is like, aha, we have to have quippy characters and we have to have everybody have the last line. It's like, no, you really don't. Some characters aren't that.
Yeah.
Some characters aren't that. Anyway. I'd love to say, like... Go on. You tell me what. Shazam was alright.
Shazam was fun.
Shazam was good. The ending was a bit like meh.
Yeah.
When it was like, my family of superheroes, despite the fact that it took me ages to learn how to master all these talents that I have. But my family who just took the Shazam miracle juice, or whatever it was that gave them the powers in that world. Like, my family all have it now, and they all know perfectly how to master their talents. We're gonna fight these, like, 7 grey, blobulous monsters. Sure. So the ending wasn't great, but I enjoyed the film.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they had to set themselves up for sequels and spin-offs and that, because apparently that's what you have to do these days. But otherwise, yes, enjoyable.
Stream Elements triggers you? Why? Yo! We jumped up to 530 subs? Really?
Oh, wow.
That can't be right. Channel analysis is still saying 520
something yesterday.
Oh, we have! Oh, big up, guys! Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sorry about that, I made a way too obscure joke. The Masked Singer is a reality show with celebrities singing wearing masks, and a panel has to try and work out who they are. Primetime ITV isn't obscure, it's just terrible. I don't watch TV anymore. I don't have TV. Even Freeview, I just got rid of it. I just don't want it. Fidget's mum is dirty, confirmed. Excuse me?
Oh.
Don't you be talking about my mama. Yeah, the original ending of I Am Legend would have been a lot better. Yeah. DC just doesn't do it for me personally. Yeah, we did that one. Mm-hmm. DC rushed trying to get an extended universe because of Marvel. This is entirely accurate. Most movie studios now want shared universes, which means subpar movies that don't make money, meaning no sequels for their universe. Yep, there are only 2 people... Well, there's actually 3 companies that have successfully made a cinematic universe. One of them is Marvel. One of them is Legend with the Monsterverse. And the other one is the Fast and the Furious. That's it! They're the only ones who have successfully done it.
Fair enough.
Name another. Name another that have, like, successfully made a universe that, like, isn't terrible.
Well, that's just it. You know, I'd go to name some, but they've got some pretty terrible stuff going on, you know?
Go on, let me hear what else you got.
So for example, there's the Wizarding World.
Yeah, but Fantastic Beast is awful.
Yeah, and the Cursed Child is...
Is that canon or not?
It is, yeah.
Oh, see, I stopped reading that when it got to the Trolley Witch throwing exploding pumpkin pasties.
Yeah, and it turns out she's like a giant monster leviathan.
Yeah, is not a real person, is like a construct of the train or something stupid. Yes,
See, I stopped. That's the sort of nonsense that I would put into D&D because it's funny.
Because it's ridiculous. But
yeah,
not
when you're just throwing random stuff at the wall to see what happens and you've set up a pretty serious sort of canon.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Plus that thing breaks all canon in the stories anyway. Breaks all canon.
Yeah, exactly. It just messes with all the...
Oh, by the way, this is how time turners work now, despite the fact that they definitely didn't work that way before. They definitely didn't work that way before.
Also, Tom Riddle had a baby. What?
What? I didn't even get that far.
Yeah,
is that who the cursed child is? Okay.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
And everybody thinks it's Draco's son? Is Voldemort's son or something? Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because Draco's kid is called Scorpius or something.
Yes, Blobulus is definitely a real word. Well, words are ever changing.
Oh, Blobulus, yeah.
Blobulus. Everybody, right? If I say the word Blobulus, you know what I mean. You mean something that's like is blobby. Like is all blobby, is a blob-like thing.
Big old blobulous mess.
Fast and Furious is the perfect franchise for me. It's got fast cars and stuff blowing up. I mean, if that's all you need.
And babes.
What babes? Babe with the power. Come on, Lewis.
You babes.
No. I was denied! I was denied, ladies and gentlemen. You all saw it. I laid it up. Right? It was like playing volleyball. I full on laid it up, and Lewis just like watched it hit the ground. Just full eye contact the entire time. Knew exactly what he was doing. It was like, nah, just didn't feel like it. Didn't want to spike it. Saw what you were going for. Decided nah.
It's like when you've got a cat, right? And they're sitting on the mantelpiece or something, and there's a beautiful vase just delicately perched on the mantelpiece, and it makes eye contact with you as it just slowly pushes the vase off and watches it smash on the floor.
Yep. Cheers, buddy.
You're welcome.
Yep. Yeah, I stopped watching The Wizarding World after Harry Potter. Probably for the best. Like,
yeah.
The biggest problem with Fantastic Beasts is they don't let it be about Newt Scamander. Just give me a show about Newt Scamander rounding up really wonderful beasts. I'm into it. Oh, I want to see that.
In the jungle, just encountering all of these weird creatures and going, oh, this one's a bit scary.
Yeah. Make it like a Monster of the Week thing. Make it a TV show. I'm all for it.
Yeah. Yeah, and like, I don't know, maybe the idea is that he's filling in his book, The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Uh-huh. But no, we have to make a show that's about Dumbledore and, like, his ex-boyfriend and how they went to war with each other, which is a great story, but if that's the story you want to tell that story! Yeah. Don't call it Fantastic Beasts and make it as, like, a B-plot! That's not okay! Oh, also the whole, like, spoilers for the ending of Fantastic Beasts 2. What do you mean you're Dumbledore's brother? Dumbledore doesn't have a brother. Or is he his brother?
Other than Aberforth.
Well, they're not even really brothers anymore. They decided they didn't want to be brothers. Okay. You're no brother of mine.
Oh yes, of course, because of the disaster. Because of the disaster.
Which, again, we didn't explore. If you want to explore this, actually explore it. Let's, just don't...
Well, it's like, why are they coming up with all this new obscurial stuff? When we're supposed to be finding Fantastic Beasts?
Yep.
Like, obscurices, like, if there was even a whisper of them in the books.
Well, I have no issue with them expanding the lore later, but, like, just... Anyway. Eddie Redmayne is kind of cute in Fantastic Beasts. He's got good hair.
You know what I found? I don't know if it's just Eddie Redmayne being Eddie Redmayne, but in the second Fantastic Beasts film, I found that he was behaving quite a lot like when he was playing Stephen Hawking in Theory of Everything.
Okay.
Like, as though he's all...
Well, he plays Newt. He's
a bit incapable of...
He hasn't come out and said... He hasn't said this openly, but he basically plays Newt like he's autistic. Which I love.
Okay, right. Yeah.
I love that so much. He's just
I think that's what I was picking up then.
Yeah. He plays it. He's like, I'm into my animals, and I don't really get people. And fair enough, mate. I've got an interest, and I'm really freaking interested in it, and that's all there is to me. And I don't pick up on social cues and people and women and all that kind of stuff. He plays him like he's autistic, which is like awesome.
Fair dues, yeah.
Can we have him be the main character, please? Can we not have all these like weird side plots that have nothing to do with him? Mate, there's nothing wrong with being straight and saying that you can find somebody attractive. Like that's absolutely fine. You can admit people are attractive without being attracted to them. That's a fair thing.
Absolutely. It's like going, oh, I can appreciate why you like this TV show. It's not for me, but it's, well.
I can understand. Yeah.
Exactly. It's the exact same thing.
Deep not being in the third one also means a third actor in 3 films playing one character. What?
Depp.
Wait, Depp's not in the new one?
Well, there was...
I know there was the whole controversy.
There was all that ruckus, yeah. And apparently he's been dropped from the lineup for it.
Okay. So what I mean, I don't think he was the good choice for Grindelwald anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think he was a good choice for Grindelwald at all. Like, I didn't like the way he played him, and I don't like even things like just the eye. Why has he got the eye thing? Why is that a thing? What's with the white hair and all this kind of like?
Yeah. As far as I remember, again, back in the novels, he was just described as being a handsome young man.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm aware, he's from somewhere in Europe that speaks German.
Yes.
So I want to say like Austria or Germany or somewhere like that.
It's somewhere relatively close. Because he's Durmstrang.
He's not.
He gets kicked out of Durmstrang.
He's not English. He's not American. He's European, right?
Yeah. He's.
But he's got the weirdest voice in this. He's got weird, freaky blonde white hair. He basically screams villain.
Yeah, and that's the thing, which he was never supposed to be. He's not supposed to scream villain. He's supposed to seem like the good guy, and he just doesn't.
He's not just pure evil. He's just a little bit wrong with his views on how he should treat certain people.
I mean, he's supposed to be Wizarding Hitler. He's supposed to be Wizarding Hitler. Yeah. He's supposed to be an openly charming politician, essentially. And Depp just plays him like, haha, I'm going to smoke this skull, and look at my eye, and look at, I'm charming, aren't I? Yes. It's like, no, you're not. Who would follow you? How'd they get the person who can read minds to fall for it?
Yeah.
She can literally read minds, and he's like, oh, come over to my side and you'll get what you want. You'll be able to marry your human friend. And it's like, no, there's no way she falls for it. No way she falls for it. The only reason, like, he's supposed to win people over is because he's that attractive, because he's that, like, charming. That's why, like, he makes Dumbledore follow him all the way through, is because, like, you know, he's just charmed by him, and he's smitten. Dumbledore almost goes off the deep end because he's smitten. And you're just like, oh, I just don't feel like you would. I just don't feel like you would for Depp's Grindelwald.
Yeah.
And I have no idea
David,
why...
by the way?
Welcome in, David! And I just don't know why in the first one they're like, it's going to be Colin Firth, except for Miss Not Colin Firth, and it's now Johnny Depp. And it's like, why?
Wait, what?
Why? Colin Firth? That's the wrong guy, isn't it? No, I'm sure that's...
but what?
Grindelwald's not Grindelwald in the first Fantastic Beasts. He pretends to be somebody else for a while.
Right, okay, yes. Yeah,
and then it's revealed at the end.
Yeah.
Again, those movies are so convoluted and so stupid. Would 100% like to find Newt Scamander's Fantastic Beasts, though. Exactly!
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I think...
Oh, you would like... Alright, I've just reread that, and I'm not rereading it again.
Okay,
I've just read what that actually means. Subtle, Ellie. Subtle.
So, Did you hear this theory that apparently a kid came up with is that Voldemort is bald, so nobody can use his hair for apologies?
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like
Fair.
to think that as well, but I don't think Voldemort's quite smart enough to have thought of that by himself.
Wow. He's one of the most powerful and intelligent wizards of the time, my friend.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's also kind of stupid, isn't he?
He's also kind of dumb. I'm gonna fight you one-on-one! Even though I've
actually,
lost
that's-
every single time, especially at that time when you couldn't hold a wand. This'll go well.
That said, Rowling is also a little bit stupid, so...
She tries. And then she tried too hard, and now the series sucks.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell, thank you. Thank you.
Farrell.
I was like, wait, no, not Colin Farrell. Is it Colin Farrell? Oh, I'm thinking of Will Ferrell. Never mind. I was like, it's definitely not him.
Yeah, no.
No, Colin Farrell, yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, that red shell didn't even hit him. That's annoying. Mads Mikkelsen playing him in the third one should be alright. Perhaps should have been the choice from the start. I need to look up who Mads Mikkelsen is. Mads Mikkelsen. Yes! Yes!
Hey.
Yes! 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 Oh, yes! There! That right there! Because didn't he play Hannibal? He plays Hannibal in something, doesn't he? Or I might be thinking that wrong. But, oh, mate, yes! That right there. That
Welcome
right there.
Welcome in Bakeover Raiders.
Oh, we get a Bakeover raid?
We're getting a Bakeover raid.
From David and Baker and Jeffrey. How's it going, buddy? Mads Mikkelsen plays Hannibal. Yes, Hannibal Lecter. Fantastic. I knew he did. So it's a no. What's a no? What's a no? I missed what's a no. But welcome in, Raiders. Baker, I didn't even know you were streaming, buddy. Oh, you were doing Radical Red. Wait, have you finished Radical Red already? Have you finished doing Radical Red already?
Oh, he had lag issues.
Did we?
No, he had lag issues.
Oh, I couldn't stream lag issues. Oh, well, I'm actually very sorry to hear that, mate. Very sorry to hear that. Well, I'm glad you could join us either way. Plays Hannibal in something, doesn't he? The show is called Hannibal Hun. No, I know. I didn't say he plays Hannibal in something. I said he plays Hannibal or something. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yes, that's what I just said, Baker. So here we are. And here you will stay, hopefully. Lovely to see you all.
Come and join us if you guys have got a Switch and Mario Kart.
Do it. Do it! Yeah, sorry to hear that, Bakes. I am sorry to hear that. He's the new Grindelwald. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about Mads Mikkelsen being the new Grindelwald and how, like... So we started off to give you context for the conversation. We were talking about cinematic universes, how the DC one sucks because they rushed it, and how there's only... Wow. Why, though? Well, apparently my internet's going to conk out now as well, which is bad. Bad time. Bad time for everybody. We were talking about the DC universe is bad because they rushed it, and the fact that there's only 3 really working cinematic universes, one of them being Marvel, one of them being the Monsterverse from Universal, and the other one, no, not Universal, Legend. It's Legend doing it, isn't it? It's Legend.
I'm not sure.
No, sorry, because the Monsterverse from Universal is something else. That was like the dark universe that they were trying to do, and it didn't work. The Monsterverse from Legend, which is like King Kong, Godzilla, and all that kind of stuff, and the Fast and Furious. They're the only working cinematic universes. And Lewis brought up the Wizarding World, and I was like, but Fantastic Beasts is terrible. And then we started talking about Johnny Depp and his terrible decisions as an actor. I wasn't here at the time, Paul. Sup, I'm majorly wound up about Johnny Depp's situation. It's a whole thing.
Overall, yeah.
It's a whole thing, and if there's anything I've learned from it, is if I don't know enough about the situation, I probably shouldn't throw my 2 cents in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's what we should all really take away from this whole experience, is like, you don't know what's going on? Stum.
It's not really our business at the end of the day, is it?
Yeah. I can't make judgments on either person's character because I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah.
Baker, watch your language. Universal will do a MonsterVerse after the success of The Invisible Man. Wasn't Johnny Depp supposed to be the Invisible Man as well, though?
Oh,
Wait, have they done it? Is the Invisible Man out? I think the Star Trek universe is pretty solid.
Oh, yeah.
The cinematic universes we're talking about here, though, which technically includes all of the old films, which every Trekkie will tell you only half of them are good. and the newest ones.
Yeah.
And the reboot series. They are all technically in the cinematic universe. And then the cinematic universe does also technically tie into the shows, which means you have to include all of Star Trek. On a whole, that universe works.
Yeah. See, now here's the thing. That's something that Star Trek does, but not something DC does, because their TV and cinema universes are separate.
Mate, DC's cinema universes aren't even connected anymore. This is pretty much what they've said.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like everything we release is now just like an alternate universe to the universe that's still included in the universe. It's like, just stop. We get it. You want it to have Joker. Shush.
I mean, to be fair, I think that's absolutely fine, because otherwise you'd then have to include the Lego universe.
Best Batman ever, just saying.
Yeah, no, Lego Batman is brilliant.
Best Batman film.
Absolutely, yeah.
The greatest of all the Batman.
Fantastic. But I think if they're going to go in the way of their movies don't necessarily have to be interconnected, I'm absolutely happy with that.
Yeah, no, I'm good with it. I'm okay with this. Elizabeth Moss starred, came out last year, was very good. Actually, now that you've mentioned it, I do remember this coming out, and I do remember people talking about it. Like, it's basically like her husband or her ex-husband or something becomes the Invisible Man and just starts stalking her and convincing everyone around her she's crazy and literally driving her crazy. Like, I've heard it's very good, actually.
It sounds interesting.
I'm not saying all of Star Trek good, but it is a consistent and one cohesive timeline. Yeah. Well, it's technically it's now two timelines that are connected. Correct. They are connected timelines, but they are different timelines.
They diverged at one specific point.
Yes.
Rather than being parallel or what have you, you know.
Yes.
But you know what? I think Star Trek is very good at that. Granted, they may have a couple of judge stories, but they are cohesive. They are clear. They're obviously well connected, and yeah. Granted, there's always going to be a little bit of
Star Trek's very good at continuity.
Stuff not. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be little things that don't add up, but at the same time, if you can appreciate it for a case of, we're introducing something this one time, and then later in the future when we come back to it, we've changed a couple of things, but we've improved it and then built something.
Star Trek even threw in a prequel series and made it mostly believable as to why you would have never heard of any of the exploits.
Yeah.
Mostly believable.
I'm quite happy with the way they did that in Discovery.
I enjoyed Discovery. I enjoyed Discovery a lot. I thought it was a good series.
I tell you what, I was very surprised by Lower Decks.
Oh, yeah, they've got this weird cartoon show now, haven't they?
Yeah, and it's set in the it's set to look in as though it's part of the sort of TNG era.
Oh, okay.
Areas, you know?
Yeah.
So they've got that sort of uniform look about them. It's very much in the
Next Generation style.
Yeah. So Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager sort of era of general Starfleetiness, Federationness, rather than being outside of that main sort of era.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Very good. Very good.
No, I've not watched Lower Decks yet. I did see a trailer for it. It was like, that actually looks quite funny. That looks very funny.
Speaking of the boys, the guy who plays Huey is one of the main characters in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He does that character very well. He does Huey very well, sorry. That's what I meant to say.
He really does, yeah.
Lego Batman is best Batman. Gotham is best Batman. Ooh, controversy. I've still not watched Gotham, because, Baker, you're pretty much the only person I've ever heard say a good thing about it. Literally, everyone else I've spoken to has been like, meh. Nah, Gotham, it's not all that. So it's interesting that you rate it so highly. It's a modern take on the Invisible Man. Universal are now doing modern takes on all of their monster movies and have greenlit a sequel. Oh, okay. Because, like, all I heard about the Monster Universe was that they did a photo shoot, and then they did The Mummy, and The Mummy tanked. Because Tom Cruise. Because Tom Cruise did well all over that movie.
He made it all about himself, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Gotham was alright, just a little bit crazy near the end. I mean, it's Batman. Like, crazy is what it's all about, surely. It's freaking Batman. Started watching Gotham, got bored, never finished it. And that's pretty much the response everybody gave me. Was, meh.
Is it one of those sort of edgy dramas that seems to be all the rage?
A little bit. Because it's Gotham before Batman starts Batmaning.
Right.
And as far as I'm aware, it's supposed to be like the birth of all the villains and stuff like that. Which doesn't really work. Okay. Because most of the villains are made by Batman. And that's like one of the points of Batman. Is if Batman wasn't Batmaning, there really wouldn't be as bad of crime in Gotham. Like, Gotham's always crime-riddled. With, like, crime bosses and stuff like that. But it's only when Batman shows up that you suddenly get the Joker and Bane and Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to be fair, most of them exist because of Batman directly or Wayne Corp. Or Wayne Enterprises.
Right. Yeah.
Which, I still can't work out what Wayne Enterprises do. Because they're in, like...
They make money.
They're in chemicals, they're in train construction, they're in, like, military weaponry, they're in banking, they own things, that's what they do. Yeah, they're in plant research. They're an umbrella corporation. Yeah, I guess so. It's Batman as a kid and Catwoman as a teenager, and why is Catwoman a teenager? Is she older than Bruce? Is that canonical? Is she older than Bruce? I actually don't know. Anyway. They make everything because Batman needs that dollar. Yep, he does. He does.
Exactly.
And, you know, maybe Gotham would be a better place if he donated that money into, like, shelters for the poor and the homeless and good orphanages. You know? You'd think Batman would care about orphanages.
Nah.
Nah. I'm
working on the streets, so they have to as well.
I'm gonna go punch criminals. That's how I'm going to spend my time.
Yeah. I'm Batman.
Because I'm Batman. God damn it. Why not? He needs another wing for that Batcave. Hey, he needs to find another young lad who can do gymnastics and teach him to fight crime in tights as well. This is what Batman needs in his life. What Batman needs.
I tell you what, the Robin portrayal in Lego Batman.
So
Was
good.
it Michael Cera?
Is it Michael Cera? Don't make me say I like a Michael Cera character.
I think it might be. I'll have to look it up.
I'm gonna be really upset now.
But yeah, I loved his interpretation of Robin. Brilliant.
Just super excitable.
Mm-hmm.
Who the heck? Voice cast. Joker. Michael Cera. No! No! I hate Michael Cera so much.
Well,
Like,
I tell you what, that's the thing. If you cast him differently, he can be different than just playing himself. You know?
just,
if you direct him well enough.
He was the worst part about Scott Pilgrim.
You think?
It was, yeah. Yeah, no, 100%. Scott Pilgrim's a great film, but Michael Cera was the wrong casting choice for it, I think. I don't like him. I just don't like him. I don't know why. He irks me. He irks me because he's supposed to be your everyman, and he's really not. He's really not. Anyway. Butlers don't pay for themselves at all. Oh, mate, Alfred.
To be honest, in the I was going to say in the Scott Pilgrim graphic novels, he was a little bit more energetic than.
But it's not even energetic. He's basically a douche. He's a non-self-aware douche. Which, like, Michael Cera just couldn't pull off. Have you not seen Arrested Development? I actually haven't. I haven't seen Arrested Development.
It's probably worth a watch. Yeah.
It's got a certain style that, like, really puts me off initially.
Yeah.
And I watched the first couple of episodes and wasn't really feeling it. But I know people sing its praises.
I don't know if I saw those with you, because I'm pretty sure it was when I was living in Mill Street that I saw the first couple of episodes of Arrested.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Very possibly. Very possible. Yeah, it wasn't for me. I got bored of Arrested Development. Well, I know Arrested Development is one of these ones that, like, got renewed for a new season and stuff like that way after when it should have. Like, Arrested Development should be dead by now. But I'm not gonna. I can't get involved in the conversation because I've not seen it and therefore don't really know.
Yeah.
Nah.
I was gonna say Grey's Anatomy has been on for about 50 years now.
Mate, Grey's Anatomy. I can't watch it. I can't. For some reason, I can't watch medical dramas anymore. They set me off. Like,
I tell you what, when they do like close-ups and stuff, it does sort of.
Mate, literally, I can't watch them anymore. They literally send me into a seizure if I watch medical dramas. I don't know what it is. It's just the trauma of it. I can't deal with it. So I had to stop. It's like I can't watch House anymore, even though House is another one that went on for way too long. It's worth watching just for Jessica Walter. Who's Jessica Walter? Who beeth these people? Who beeth they?
This one, I'm afraid, I don't know.
Let's do a Google. Jessica Walter. Oh, it's her. I know her. Is she good in it, is she? Only medical show I could watch was Scrubs. Yeah, no, because Scrubs is less medical drama and more drama. Comedy. Sitcom. Yeah, the medical stuff was just a background, and they'd never, like, go too far into the medical side of it, which I really like.
No. Particularly if they did, it was more of how whatever was happening had an effect on the people.
Yeah.
Rather than being, physically.
Yeah,
medical.
they didn't feel the need to show you any of the surgery and stuff like that, which was my big issue with, like, medical dramas and stuff like that. I just can't see somebody with a big gushing wound. You're like, I'm out, I'm done. No, thank you.
I'll tell you what, though. That famous Scrubs episode.
I'm very sorry, Roxy.
Oh?
Apparently I set her off.
Oh, dear. I was going to say that famous Scrubs episode with that famous still. Where do you think we are? That gets me, man.
Oh right. Oh yeah, because it's all about Brendan Fraser, isn't it?
His mate's funeral. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Brendan Fraser. He's like, where do you think we are? Yeah, mate. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
And of course, Janitor, one of the best characters ever. Ever.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Every line was improvised because he's just that good of an actor. Just that much of a comic genius.
And the best bit is as well, obviously, with it being improv, it just means that the way Zach Braff reacts to it
He's legitimate every time.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like it just makes it even better that much. Because half the time
did you
he's talking nonsense.
It's the fact that their whole rivalry starts over a penny.
Yeah.
Did you put a penny in the elevator? No. Why would I do that? If I found out there's a penny in here, we're gonna have issues. And that's it. That's the whole start of it. I think it's on like the final episode. He finally turns around. He's like, "I did put a penny in the elevator." It's like, I knew it. Grey's Anatomy is my thing just because I'm missing work. Fair enough. I can't say I've ever watched any Grey's Anatomy. Yeah, Lewis, that episode and moment was good. Oh, so good. Anyone watched House? Yeah, as I was saying, I watched a lot of House back in the day. I can't watch it anymore. But House was good fun. Again, another thing that ran way too long, but it's good fun. Janet was originally meant to be a figment of JD's imagination, but they changed it near the end of season 1 because of the audience reaction to the janitor. Really? Oh, what? He was supposed to be like one of his little cutaways. Weird. Yeah, no, I can't see how that... Oh, we get a raid! Oh, I always forget how to pronounce your name, darling. But thank you very much for coming in, Khalil. Arca, how's it going? Mr. Fullback, Celestial, and I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. Sorry. Oh, I was literally in your stream the other day. Arca was telling me how to pronounce it, and I've completely forgotten. Somebody help. It's Saoirse. Yeah, no, I was never going to get that one. What's up, Arca? How's it going? Saoirse. Hello. Lovely for you to drop in. If one of my mods could be so wonderful as to grab their link, that would be wonderful. How are you? How was the stream? What were you streaming? Was it more shiny hunting today? Let me know. Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know me, my name is Uncle Fidget. I'm on Discord call right now with the editor of this channel, one Mr. Lewis. He is amazing. We are amazing. I like to think we're amazing. We do great content over here. Yeah. If you're into your Pokemon, if you're into your Nintendo content, hit the like button at least. But if you want to drop a subscribe, we'd appreciate that too.
Absolutely. In fact... Uncle Fidget here has just finished off Pokemon Black 2, Randomize Nuzlocke. Which, obviously, if you want to, it's available to go and binge at any time.
Appreciate it.
With the Pokemon Black 1, or just Black as they call it.
Hope the racing is going well. The stream's going great. We're having a good time. Guys, if any of you have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on your Switch and do want to join, you can add my friend code, which is in the chat. Drop us a friend request. We'll add you in, and you can come jump in to the races. But yeah, everything's going well. 606 encounters for Piloswine, no shiny, but was a great stream. Good to hear. See, I gotta give major respect to you guys who can do the shiny hunting. I haven't got it in me. I'm one of these people who has only ever run into shinies. Yeah, that's it. 606 encounters and to not achieve anything. It's like somebody was in here earlier. I can't remember who it was off the top of my head, but it was like, yeah, I did 10,000 encounters for my shiny. I'm like, that's too much. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time spent not achieving something to finally achieve a thing. Yeah. And I get it. And you get the hype, and you get the rush, and you get the like, yes, I earned this. Oh, I just ain't got it in me. So mad props to you. Mad respect to anybody who can manage that. Anyone who can manage to do your shiny hunting. Like, day after day, basically. I've seen some of your guys' streams, and it's just day after day shiny hunting. Big up. 606 is actually nothing for long hunt. Saoirse went for 8,552 for a shiny Registeel. And that's, I take it that was in Sword and Shield, and that was just like soft resetting your encounter. It's a lot. That's a lot. Like, I know streaming helps with it, because you obviously get to do it with people, and everybody gets to share in the experience, which is wonderful. I've had some hunts go very long, very far into the thousands, but it is rewarding in the end. And that's it. Do you guys use Shiny Charm? Are you Shiny Charm hunters, or are you full odds? Or you full odds? Because that's the thing. I thought about doing it, and I was like, I want the best odds I can get, really. That was indeed resetting for her encounters. And actually, she didn't stream it. Oh, wow. Okay. You just did that on your own. Fair. I've only done one hunt. Yeah, no, that's it. And I know people do it. And I know people do it all the time. But it still amazes me every single time. I am full odds hunter. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. I have not got the patience. I've only done one hunt, but it was 2,055 for a shiny Rookidee. Hey, mate, shiny Corvisquire is great. You know, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame, especially in like online and things, that shiny Pokemon are so quote unquote regular, because most of them aren't legit, and it kind of takes away from the achievement that real shiny hunters have. But I suppose it's all about your enjoyment out of it, really, at the end of the day. You're full odds as well, Arca. Wow. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. So how long do you usually stream for, though? Because, like, Duchess Rattata is another one who I watch occasionally, who does her shiny hunting, as well as Lapras Liv does some shiny hunting sometimes, and Bosu. We all love a bit of Bosu, who does shiny hunting. And, like, every single one of them are all full odds and just do it every couple of days. Just always shiny hunting. I can't remember what the question I asked was. I've completely forgotten what the question I asked was. But yes, guys, did we get the link, by the way? Did we get the link dropped? I don't know if I've seen it. So if we haven't, go ahead and...
Roxy's posted one.
Roxy's posted one. Do you know what? Go ahead and drop Arca's in there as well. Go ahead and drop Arca's link down as well. So, Fidget, it's been a pleasure. Me and Charlotte have enjoyed it, but it's time to dash. Shall look forward to the next stream. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Bosu-chan. Mate, love a bit of Bosu. Love a bit of Bosu. Yes. Fantastic streamer. Hey, man, just as a thought, Gage Perez, who I was saying about is shiny hunting at the moment, didn't know what your raid thought was. Actually, I hadn't even thought about it. But yes, we will probably send some love their way. I know you'd mentioned them before, Jono. So we may send some love their way. Whew! What are we doing? Are we doing another couple of races?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll definitely finish off this Grand Prix.
Mate, I love the Pokemon community. The Pokemon community on YouTube is so good.
Yeah.
Like, what a wonderful place to have found myself.
That's it, you know? It's always so much better when you manage to find a good community of people.
Makes all the difference. I stream shiny hunting 3 times a week, twice doing encounters, once doing Dynamax adventures. Oh, nice. Ooh. See, that was the original question, was how long do you do it for? Yeah. That was the original question. Because I know some people go for like 4 or 5 hours. And like, I did one shiny hunting stream, and we basically did Dynamax adventures. But because I only stream for like 2 hours usually, we got like 4 adventures in, and that was it. Yeah. Which, of course, is never going to be enough to find anything. Never going to be enough to find anything.
Well, I mean, the odds are very unlikely.
The odds are very unlikely, yes. William! How you doing, buddy? Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Bum, 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 bum.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Ah, man, TikTok clock's one of the worst. It's one of the worst.
See, I used to like it.
And then you learned better?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I think this originally came from the DS, didn't it?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What's up, Fudger? Also nice singing. When was I singing? What?
Oh, you're always singing.
No, I am always singing. Despite the fact that I will always tell you that I can't sing, it seems to be something I do rather a lot.
Yeah.
It just fills airtime, let's face facts. My adventure streams are like 3 hours. One encounter stream is 2 to 4 hours, and the other is normally around 6 to 8. Once again, wow. Like, that's dedication to do that every single week. 6 to 8 hour streams. Madness. Madness.
That's like on sleep lock territory.
Well, that's it. Which, I know I'm infamous for doing way too many sleep locks, but, like, I don't do it every week. I don't do it every week.
No, just every other week.
Shut up. I'm actually the one who's done it the least this month, I'll have you know. Or last month. Tommy did 2. Burno did 2.
Oh.
Alright? I'm not the absolute worst. Yes. Right, where are we at? No. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a thing.
If you're looking for the clock, it's just gone 10.
Oh, no, I knew about that. I knew about that.
Okay.
I knew about that. If you did a sleep lock every week, you'd be dead. Probably. Probably. You're not wrong. I'm not being funny, guys. The amount I do stream is enough. We do 2 hours, 3 and or 4 nights a week, and they do content every other day. Like, you guys are never without content on this channel. I just couldn't do... I just couldn't do 6 to 8 hours. And, like, if the last week has taught me anything, it's the fact that I definitely couldn't run this channel the way I do it without Lewis. Like, it just would not be possible. Without having an editor on board, there's no way I could do as much content as I do.
That's the thing, we're a 2-person team. You know, so obviously there are channels out there that output, 3 or 4 videos every day. But they're normally run by a humongous team of people and put out clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well,
yeah.
It's not label people.
No, granted,
it's not always clickbait.
It's often.
Plus,
like
VMI will get upset and start saying about how I clickbaited him one time. Even though it wasn't clickbait, there was a legendary. We did finally run into a legendary.
Yeah.
It wasn't clickbait. I'd stand by that. I'd stand by that. One of my friends pulls way too many all-nighters. I'm surprised he's not a cold corpse yet. Well, yeah. Get sleep, guys.
That a lot in uni.
Yep. It was twice. It wasn't twice. When was it twice? Hang on. I'm about to go spare here. What do you mean it was twice? When was the second time?
What?
All right, I disagree. It was once. I want to know where you're coming from twice. When was the other time I apparently clickbaited? I've never done a Nuzlocke, actually, but I did promise Khalil that I'd do a sleep lock at 400. Hey! Well, guys, you know what we need to do. You know what we need to do. Get over there. Get over there. Yeah. Drop the likes. Get Saoirse to 400 Subaroos. Subscribbles. Black 2 episode and the Soul Link episode. Which Soul Link episode? I got a Mega Mewtwo. What do you want? A Mega Mewtwo was given to me.
Yeah.
We got it.
It's in the party and everything. Well, it was, and I think it's in the box now, but...
Yeah, well. Ah, well.
Who's thinking?
Ooh. We're not there yet. I disagree. I disagree that we I disagree. Disagree. I don't think I don't think that I clickbaited. Clickbait would be like, oh my god, look at this legendary. And there was no legendary in the video at all. That's clickbait. To be like, oh my god, look at this legendary. And then we ran into the legendary and then I got really annoyed because I wasn't allowed to use it. It's not clickbait. Okay, wait, I'm dumb. Never mind. No, I'm not saying you're dumb. Not at all, buddy. You know that. Don't put yourself down like that. Not allowed here. No self-deprecation.
Clickbait would be, you wouldn't believe what incredible Pokemon we stumbled upon, and it was just like a Bidoof.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that. Okay, fine, Bidoof's God. It was a, I don't know, Petalil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lewis hates Petalil, confirmed. What's your issue with Petalil, bruvy? What's your issue with Petalil? Well, clearly you do. Clearly you're like, Petalil ain't God tier. Man hates Petalil. Who hates Petalil? It's freaking adorable. What's your problem, Lewis?
I'm not hating on Petalil. I'm just saying they're common. Mean.
I'm disappointed that the Rival Lock episode wasn't called Word Redacted. There's no spoilers. Well, to be fair, I thought he was going to call it Electric Dude. I thought that was what the episode should have been called. But I mean,
it was right there in the intro.
It was right there in the intro.
Yeah.
You won't believe these 15 little-known uses for common Pokemon. That's it. That's it.
Exactly, yeah.
That's it. Right, I don't know. And the worst...
Did you know, if you rub a Snivy on a scuffed table leg, then it'll get better?
Sure. Did you know that you can fill in any hole with noodles, Lewis? Have you found this out yet? Have you discovered this amazing life hack? Should we do that? Should we do like 15 life hacks you can do with Pokemon? 15 Pokemon life hacks. Are you having issues opening your ice cream lid? Use an Alakazam. They can use their psychic powers and have spoons available for you to eat it with afterwards. Ah, life hack.
My favourite. Thank you, Alakazam.
Thank you, Alakazam. Marmite, warm a spoon. That's a good video idea, Roxy. I'm saying it actually wouldn't be the worst, so it wouldn't be the stupidest thing we've ever put out. Speaking of, the pronunciation video goes up tomorrow. Wait, no, it can't go up tomorrow. It's going up.
What?
Sunday. It's going up Sunday.
It can go up anytime.
I know it can, but I'm trying to like. I don't want to double book a day. That's my issue with it. No, it isn't. Our brains are on the wavelength. Have you ever felt fat? Get yourself a Snorlax. Life hack. Just compare yourself.
Stand next to it, you'll look very thin.
It's like the girls who all have that fat friend in school. Which you're mean, by the way. But it's a fact that it happens. It does happen.
Okay.
Oh, dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yes, it is. It's really not. It's a really stupid idea for a video. But it could be quite funny. Like, there's a level of it where we could go OTT. Like, got a wobbly table, stick a Geodude underneath it. Life hack! Some of us didn't have the... Oh, see, now it's... You know I didn't mean that. You know I just said it was mean to do that. Alright. Alright, I apologize for making you feel that way. Sent you a friend request. Hey! Did you? Give me a second.
Tired of having your hands smell like garlic after cooking?
Oh no, stop.
Rub your hands on a Magnezone. The natural antibacterial properties of steel types makes the garlic smell go away.
Love it. There we go. There we go. Right.
The game disconnected.
Of course it did, because I wasn't driving for long enough. My bad, guys.
Yeah.
Right, what we'll do is we'll do one more Grand Prix then, and then we'll go on a big old raid.
Cool.
On a big old raid. Oh, I'm out of drink. My beverage has finished. Sad times. Fidget, you renamed yourself to Fidge. Did it actually? No, I pressed back. I think I pressed back.
What?
I better not be in here as Fidge. Pretty sure. Oh, I am. I am now Fidge. There you go. There you go, guys. Or just make the scyther chop the garlic for you. Hey, now we're on to something. Now we're getting there.
Wouldn't Scyther look adorable with like one of those white chef's hats?
Yes.
I can just imagine it like a scene out of the anime or something. Just Scyther, and he's
Do you know
happily chopping away at vegetables.
Lewis, this might genuinely be a thing we have to work on. Pokemon life hacks.
Okay.
Are you joining us, Saoirse? Are you joining us for our last, probably last 4 races? We'll do it. Oh, there you are. I see you. I see you.
Hey! Welcome.
Do you know what? Just because it's always fun. Let's do Mirror. Do Mirror to finish it off. Got 4 races on Mirror. So there you go, guys. Fidge. Yeah, no, apparently I changed my name. I didn't mean to, but there you go. We are the Fidge now. What other Pokemon life hacks could there be?
Oh, there's plenty. Absolutely plenty.
Keep a Litwick in your top drawer.
Be a whole series. The only drawback is we're going to have to wait until COVID's over so that we can meet up to film.
Okay. Just drop a whale lord on a derelict building to demolish it. Life hack. Oh, no, nice. That wouldn't work. Whale lord's really light. Whale lord's really light. It's actually
80% helium.
It's less dense than air. It's not 8% helium, but it is less dense than air. Confirmed. The size of it and the weight of it make it less dense than air, which, when you consider it is known as the float whale Pokemon, makes sense. There you go.
It's a blimpy boy.
It is a blimpy boy. That is the whole point of it.
Big old blimpy boy.
See? Whale Lord's not fat. He's just big boned. Literally.
Don't fancy waiting in that airport queue? Bring out your Whale Lord.
Annoyed with your neighbor's kids? Meet Drifblim.
Dark.
The Pokemon universe is dark. What?
Oh, what about Hypno? Hypno will also get rid of those pesky children for you.
Yeah, but that means you gotta go near a Hypno, and nobody wants to go near a Hypno. Just a bed of Diglets for a super effective massage chair. Yes! Hey. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Okay, then Cosmoem. Yeah, no, Cosmoem is like... Cosmoem's basically a black hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Need somewhere to hang your coats? Use your Tauros horns. No, see, no. See, you're thinking about it all wrong. Life hacks need to be a problem that nobody's ever really had, and a solution that's so overly convoluted that no one would ever need to do it. Drinks getting warm.
For example,
get a Pokemon to Ice Beam it. Meh.
I was going to say, tired of losing your keys.
Klefki.
Well, catch yourself a Klefki, pop your keys on it, and every time you need your keys, you have to bring out your Pokemon.
And just chase it around everywhere.
Klefki, get back here with those keys.
Having issue growing your plants? Get yourself a Trevenant. Now you can tell all your friends that your tree's meant to be dead. It's how that species is. It's meant to be dead. Oh,
you can always have Halloween. You don't just need to wait for October. Catch yourself a bunch of ghost-type Pokemon and live with the never-ending nightmare.
I was just going to say a Pumpkaboo.
Aww.
It's a little pumpkin Pokemon. Little pumpkin... Yeah. I was going to say it's Saoirse an Irish name, because it's like Neve. Is it Neve? Yeah, we used to know Neve. That's an Irish name that's like spelt not the way it's pronounced. Drinks getting warm, get a Pokemon to Ice Beam it. We did that one. Hole in your garden fence, make a Sudowoodo stand in it forever. All right, that's fair. Now those
pesky trainers can't keep cutting through your garden.
Nope. Oh, what else? Random life hacks. You'd have to go and look as to what like life hacks are actually being used. My mother-in-law is actually called Neve. There it is. Niamach. Neve. Yeah, that's the one.
Well, did you ever hear about John Mingus?
Yes, his name's not
Yeah.
Mingus.
It is.
It is now.
Menzies.
Oh, Menzies.
It's spelled Menzies because there was an ng letter. I think it's predominantly Scottish that never got translated out of being its own letter. So they used the letter Z to represent it because it's the closest thing.
Uh-huh.
So that's why, yeah.
John Menzies is pronounced John Mingus. There you go. Have you lost your keys? Get your stoutlins a sniff for it. Well, that's not a life hack. That's just having a good boy. Just having a good boy on the team.
You find the keys. You find the keys.
Did you find the keys? Oh, he's a good boy. I went to school with a guy's name was spelled Memsies and was pronounced Memsies. It was Mingus. It wasn't Mingus. Yeah, no, that's the thing. So, a lot of people whose names were Mingus and got, like, spelt Memsies are now just using it as the name Menzies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
I think this guy lived in Scotland as well, which is probably why it's still pronounced Mingus.
Yep.
Like, because they're not one to give up their heritage so easily.
The Scots?
Yeah.
Never known any Scot not to like have an issue with where they come from and their pride and heritage and stuff like that. No Scots.
No,
Scots aren't like that. Not at all.
No.
God love him. His mum is a cat breeder who bred Cookie. Oh, beautiful.
Oh.
I mean, I hear like 4 different ways of saying my surname on a daily basis. Doherty. Well, it's because, again, it's one of those things. I think it's an Irish thing. Actually, I know Doherty's an Irish name. But it's that there's that right at the back of the throat. It doesn't exist in English. Just, it's not a thing.
Which is why you'll either hear it pronounced Doherty or Doherty.
Doherty, yeah.
Yeah. It's very much the same with Welsh as well. You know, there's a lot of sounds in Welsh that don't exist in English. Like,
no, they do not.
And
yeah,
all that sort of stuff.
Yep. Yes, Welsh is one of the hardest languages.
Oh, I love it.
I know you like it a lot. I had great difficulty with it. It just sounds like everybody's like just spitting at you. Although, what makes me laugh, right, is the Welsh don't really have curse words. So what they do is they all curse in English, which means you'll always know when a Welsh person's talking smack about you, because you'll hear the insult in English and everything else in Welsh.
Well, that's the thing as well. The Welsh also have taken on the word yeah. Right?
Have they?
Their words for yes are usually like oes or ado, but they'll say yeah, but they'll spell it how it would be spelt in Welsh to make that noise.
Yeah.
So it's written IE, which in Welsh sounds like yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fidget, can I pronounce? No, I can't. I have tried many, many times. Lewis, give it your best effort.
Hold on. I'm going to have to wait till the race is over.
Lanfairpool, Gwyn...
I need to look at it to be able to... Yeah.
Gogorkin... Drobwillen... Because it's a double L followed by a double L. And one of them is L, and the other was...
Yeah.
Which is not a noise my mouth naturally makes. Oh god, I went the wrong way. And Siligogogoch. Well, that's... I can tell you exactly how you pronounce it. You pronounce it Gogogoch. Because that's all people say.
Mm-hmm.
It's like me and Lewis used to live in Wijnvaar. Which was, how do you pronounce Wijnvaar?
Wijnvaar.
The wine. That's how you pronounce it.
We all just called it the wine, yeah.
Yep. Or you live in Aberystwyth. Where do you go? Aber. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how you do Welsh. You don't. you just drop half the word because we all know it's stupid. Are you speaking Elvish? Elvish actually was based on Welsh.
Yeah.
So yes, technically. Well, not technically because Elvish is its own language, but yes, yeah. in a manner of speaking.
Yeah.
From a certain point of view.
Well, I tell you what. One thing specifically about Aberystwyth and the Welsh language was typically most of the time first years more than anyone else. The main hill was called Penglais, but a lot of people
Penglais
would call it Penglais, yeah, until they'd heard it enough.
Yeah, Penglais.
Right. Llanfair pwyll gwyn gysgoger hwyrin drobwll Llantysilio gogogoch. Yeah, I got forced off a little bit.
Nice. But yeah, we used to shorten everything. So Pantykellum became Panty. Where'd you live? Panty. What was the one that was just outside?
Machynlleth.
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 Yeah, that's one of the train stations.
That's the worst one. Machynlleth. It's just ridiculous. Mac. Well, that's the point. We call it Mac.
Yeah.
Is Lewis okay? Yeah, no, he just had a stroke. Give him a minute.
There was also the town that you lived, or the village rather, that you lived in your first year after uni.
Llanbaden?
Yeah, Llanbaden, yeah.
Llanbaden. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. You're learning all sorts about us today. I lived in Wales. I am Mr. UK. I've been everywhere. I've been to it all. I've done it all.
The only part of our islands, plural, that I've not been to would be Ireland or the Channel Islands.
Oh, okay. No, I've never done like the Isle of Wight or anything like that. I forget they exist.
I've been, yeah, exactly. I've been to mainland Britain. I've been to most of the different places in mainland Britain. But I've not been off our mainland. Yep,
that makes sense. He didn't hydrate. Now there you go. There you go.
Exactly, that's my issue. I need to hydrate.
That's why it was all phlegmy. I wasn't there. He was pronouncing Welsh.
Yeah.
Yes, dear. Exactly that.
Yeah.
Exactly that. 22 likes on this video. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Lemmy!
Tell you what.
Yes. Tell me.
One language that I don't think I'm going to bother learning is Klingon.
No. There's not much point. Yeah, I see you ignoring my comment. Wait, what? His mom is a cat breeder who bred Cookie. That's the last comment I can see. What one have I missed? Thought he was auditioning for Gollum for a moment.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. Just mean, Paul. Just mean. That's an entire... Well, I was going to say it's an entire country's language, but it's not. It's half the country. Half the country speak Welsh, and the other half think they're idiots for it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we sometimes joke here about the North-South divide in England. There's a legitimate North-South divide in Wales. Like, really absolutely bad. We were technically South Wales, even though we weren't really.
Yeah, I mean, we're about as middle as it gets in Wales.
Yeah, if there was such a thing, like you could call the middle of a country, we'd have been there. But we all know there's no such thing as the middle of a country. That's just silly. Yeah, you're either north or south.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Either north or south, mate. Lewis will be the first one to tell you. Okay, my comment disappeared. Never mind. I was gonna say I'm not ignoring you. I'm not. I wouldn't do such a thing. Wow, I have done poorly this round. Right! Well, that's going to do it for today, guys. Let's go on a mega uber duper powerful raid, shall we? Who is live? Yeah. Who deserves our love today? What are you streaming? You know what? Let's go send some love this way. Someone who I've only recently started following, but is definitely worth a good watch. The name is Ace Trainer Al. He's doing some Mario Maker, I believe. So we're gonna send some Fidget fam love. Oh god, no, not that one, not that one. Delete that one. Remove that. Oh no, it is that one. Wait, what? Can't be that one, right? No, right. Sorry, my internet was being weird. All right, there we go. We're sending love over to Ace Trainer Al. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you join us again on the next one. But until then, I'll catch you later.
Bye-bye.